It's all off the top. Sorry. It's all off the top. That's all you gotta know.
Oh my God.
I'll drink that.
So I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
He finally done did it.
I know the gist.
He done finally done did it.
Done
He done finally done it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna follow the bouncing ball in my brain.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That makes it fun.
We're just gonna see.
800-723-1284.
So I don't know.
That's 800
He's already live. I already said so much.
1284.
No, I just went live.
Okay.
And now the chat is there so I can see if anybody comments.
Okay.
The top. I'm not in my own live.
Huh? You're not live?
Just saying. I wasn't in the shot. So there does that. When I tilt it, I was worried it was I in it. It cuts me off. But that's only because it was.
But you can.
No. It can seem. It's just the tablet. Like the tablet. I'm there, but the tablet instead of adjusting the video, it just cuts. So we're good.
Is brought to you by Annuity Action Network. Hey, did you know it's possible to receive upfront money from your monthly settlement payments? It's true. If you receive monthly payments from an annuity or a structured settlement and you need a lump sum immediately, then you need to call Annuity Action Network. With your cash today, you can pay off credit card debt, pay medical bills, fund your education, or
Yes, it was a new
your
one.
home. You
I was thinking it's different.
Call the Annuity Action Network now.
You had 1
Get
week
you
where the
a
room might
fast
wasn't
cash
room.
with no hidden costs.
It was just,
Yeah,
you had to
it
get
was
right
just-
up on it.
Send you a $100 cash gift card just for verifying your settlement payments and your contact information. If you have a structured settlement or an annuity and you want cash now,
Okay.
call Annuity Action Network right now.
I see numbers moving. I don't know what they're doing.
Mr. Morgan Jr.
Glasses will assist that
Oh, sorry,
problem.
no, it's not.
Am I right on this?
Oh, fornication. We
No,
got 2 more
that's
minutes.
another.
Best time, and before you head out, make sure your first stop is at Wizards. Wizards is your one-stop shop
On the wing.
to enhance your best attendance. Everything in the store is on sale right now, including comedian
The way to fly
t-shirts
is
and
on the wings of love.
Notice that.
Wizards. $19.99 Dennis Avenue in the heart of Midtown, or online at wizardsmemphis.com. Wizards, because it's still smoking. 18 or older, by smoking related.
How would you like to get high-speed?
That's right up there with Shaka Khan's hour.
Less than $2 a day. That's right. For about $50 a
I
month.
look in your eyes and I can
Are you paying
feel
less than $50 a
love
month right now for your internet? Then call
You're not
Home
trusting your
Connect
heart
right now for
to
blazing
anyone.
fast internet. $50 a month.
So it's her art.
It's her R. She was playing with them damn R's. You're not trusting your heart.
You saying Shaka Khan had a hard R?
And guess what? You can try it.
Go to hell, Sleepy.
Try to ensure that I understood and followed the
We
conversation.
are getting ready to have some fun tonight.
I could use it. I need a little bit of fun right now.
I'm all for it. This is your segment. I'm going as far off the rails as you want to today.
All right.
I have a gist and 2 words to start.
I'm all for it.
That's 800-256-5912.
Radio Memphis.
Oh, that genuinely hurt my throat to do. Or it hurts if I do it now. I don't remember if it hurt when I did it. I know I tried it the other day and it hurts. Like, I can't do that sound.
Alright.
I think my throat's still jacked up.
So we're up though.
Oh, shit.
Yes, you're not all the way up just yet, but
Because we're live. Hi everyone. Do you hear the sound in the background? Do you hear this? We do. But you know what? That is J Barksdale. And guess what? Sleepy's right here with us right now.
You want it bumping? I got you, honey. Let me tell you something. Y'all ain't nothing.
Are you ready,
but
Sleepy?
nuisance. Yes. I didn't know. I thought that we were just. I didn't know they could hear us. You know.
Aren't you up? Read it up.
he's on 4.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on 4.
You're sleep deprived. There we go.
Now I can hear. Oh, we can hear you know it.
Here, Rick. Chicka, chicka.
There we go.
And we're live. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I was born ready. You brought me here to rant, rave, and ramble. That's what JB does on a daily. I wake up complaining.
Yeah, we might as well go ahead and stop the music. but
Cut.
We could have faded that to black or white or whatever
He's
color we were going
ready.
to.
Could have faded into static. You could have played the MASH theme and let all the kids know it's time for bed. JB's got some shit.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Sleepy J Barksdale. Tell me. I'm telling lies. That dog knows. What you got, Sleepy? What's going on today?
I had a rant prepared.
Okay.
I had a rave prepared.
Oh.
I had a ramble at the ready.
Okay. All the R's.
All of it got thrown away this past weekend. All of it got thrown away, mostly because I lost the notebook, but partly because something swept into my heart, my soul, my spirit. It has consumed my psyche, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may. What is it?
The phrase that consumed my psyche.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be white women I was going to complain about. White. My bitches.
Oh.
Oh my, as we type.
Then it was going to be airplane food as I reminisced about 90s stand-up comedy. However, what is truly on my heart, my soul, my spirit, and has consumed my psyche is two words. Those two words are fuck Nashville. Would you like to know why? Oh, take a sipski. A little sipski.
I definitely want to know now.
Okay. So, because I understand, Miss Lyons-Banks, you just drank water.
Yes.
Where'd that water come from?
Artesian wells in the middle of Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, right out of the tap. And you're not developing gills or a fourth eye on your cheek.
No, I'm not.
Good,
See?
good
No.
clean water.
I had to check.
Good clean water. Nashville, your water fucking sucks.
Oh.
Okay. How did you guys arrive at the station here today?
In my car.
In your car, you drove.
Yeah, we
You
drove.
Did it about mile wise? How far you reckon your trip was?
Let me see. I don't remember what.
5 or 6, something like that?
5 or 6 miles. Yeah. Did that take you an hour?
Not
No,
quite.
because, no, you can get anywhere in Memphis and,
Almost 35 minutes.
Yes.
and that's going from one end to the other.
One end to the other. Can't do that in Nashville. Fuck Nashville. Here's the big thing, though. Do you know what Nashville has? I would say the balls to say, but that's complimenting them saying they have genitalia in Nashville. What Nashville has the gall to call itself?
What?
Do you guys know?
Oh.
Do you know? It's 2 words.
What, Music City or
The
something?
Music City.
Yeah.
Wowski.
See.
Wowski. And that's been weighing on me. Every time I watch a show and we're live from the Music City, every time I pass through Nashville, which is just the worst time of your fucking life, I would rather be hanging out with the kid who played the banjo in Deliverance, quite frankly.
Oh.
Than spend any time in Nashville whatsoever. Quick mathematical tidbit for you. 901 is greater than 615. Did you know?
It sure is.
That's just basic math.
That's basic.
Yeah, you can't argue with the numbers.
You can't.
Yeah.
Numbers
You know
don't lie.
What else you can't argue with?
What?
Nashville has no fucking right to call itself the Music City. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Nashville didn't produce Stax Records, did it? No. Nashville didn't produce sounds that echo and reverberate throughout the music industry for goddamn decades over there, did they?
Nope.
No. Now, one thing I will give Nashville.
What?
They can honky tonk on down with the best of them. But Music City, you want to be the country music capital of the world? Go fucking bananas. Much like you fuck your cousins. Go fucking bananas, you fucking hicks. Okay? But you can't call yourself the Music City when I just watched what I watched over the course of 3 days this past weekend right here in the true Music City of Memphis, Tennessee.
What you watch?
Okay? I was in a park. I saw Mr. Morgan Jr. I saw Moisture.
There was plenty of moisture because I was sweating as hell.
Yes, you were. I did. I gave you a hug. I felt your moisture. It was not pleasant.
I agree.
I watched a million insanely talented, all local artists get on stage and tear it down.
Yes.
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Yup.
From Memphis, Tennessee.
Yup.
Hot diggity damn. by Memphis, Tennessee. I just needed a third one. Yet Nashville calls itself the Music City. Let me ask you something. Gerald, are you from Nashville?
I'm not.
Fuck Nashville. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. Is D Mercy from Nashville?
Not that I know of.
God damn it, fuck Nashville. I'm making it really awkward for y'all's interview if he is from Nashville.
He's not.
Is Nene Washington from Nashville? Just stop me when I get to a Nashville person. Edna Nicole, Sandra Love, Teresha G, I Am Breezy, Fee. Beautiful name in its simplicity.
It is.
You know? Any of them? Any of them? No? No? Renini, ma'am? No?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. Antina? No? No? What about, let's move over to Sunday night. There was a killer's row of singers going back to back to back to back to back. Is Emilio from Nashville?
Not that I know of.
No, fuck Nashville. Quinn?
Nah.
Fuck Nashville. Woman whose name eludes me at this moment. It's not the name, but the pronunciation. It's Ronylle. Is she from Nashville?
No.
You know how I know she's not? 'Cause she's actually talented. So it's an impossibility that she's from Nashville.
So
I love this.
I had no intent on getting in on said Nashville slander today, but Nashville, I do want to
It's
remind
not slander
y'all,
if it's the truth.
Well,
I'm just saying.
it's the, so let me tell another truth. Nashville,
You about to say it? 'Cause say it. Say it. Say it.
where are at least 50% of your musicians from?
What are you producing, Nashy?
That was going to be my point.
Because
Exactly.
I can reach out and touch about 3.
Exactly. You take any of the
And they love me. Y'all will see me
productions
soon.
up there, any of the producers that they have, if they need good musicians,
Where they coming?
come from Memphis.
Tell me when she's telling lies. You know what? It just dawned on me as I look at my little monitor that sits here on this desk, on this table.
Mhm.
As I see that banner right there.
Mhm.
Where are we at?
Radio Memphis.
Radio Memphis.
Yep.
Is there even a Radio Nashville?
I don't know
mean,
if there is.
Can you Google it real fast?
Because
Because I got Dollar Sedona that says it's not. Because there's no fucking talent to put on the goddamn radio in Nashville.
please be a country station.
You want a boot scooting motherfucking boogie? You take it to Nashville. You want Memphis, or you want music of all genres, talent of all shapes, ages, sizes, forms, fucking gelatinous. Could be a solid, could be a liquid. We're inhabiting every form of matter there is. You come to Memphis, Tennessee. Yet and still, Nashville has the balls, the gall, and the white woman levels of audacity to call itself the music fucking city, knowing good and goddamn well it's backwoods, inbred, toothless, cousin marrying, distorted fingies couldn't carry the weakest drummer in Memphis's jock.
Ooh, I'm almost out of beer.
Speaking of the weakest drummer in Memphis, it's probably, if you Google best drummer in Nashville, it's probably somebody who couldn't hack it here, so he went up the road. Where there's a little less competition. All I gotta do is play Garth Brooks at the bar every night. Well, yeehaw! I got friends in low places too, god damn it.
I Googled it. I don't see a radio.
Yeah, you know why? Because they know.
They know.
They have the analytics. If they have nothing else, to know there's nobody, there's no talent in Nashville to put on their goddamn radio station. So, tell me when I'm telling lies. Nashville's not the music city. Memphis is. True or false?
True.
So, in summation, I had a good time this weekend at Dreamfest,
Awesome.
seeing so many amazing, talented musicians.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And all it made me think was, thank God that 901 is, in fact, greater than 615.
Yes.
And it all, in my own Sleepy J way, my own unique voice. As I say, it's consumed my psyche.
Yes.
Fuck Nashville.
Yay!
See,
I concur.
Yes.
I do. I've been a national hater for a minute. I really have been. I'm sorry. I know my child works up there and lives there in that area. But she lives in my
We all
area.
make mistakes.
Yeah. But I mean,
See,
paying the bills, I'm just saying. But
so,
she lives in outside.
so
Yes,
I do have a Nashville gripe. I
Okay.
normally wouldn't, but I do.
I've had one, but I learned that I had to kind of just temper my words a little bit with them.
See, but
Because I was becoming too consumed with my hatred of Nashville.
Let me tell you something.
I really was.
Let it flow through you.
So,
Okay? You should never feel bad for Nashville. Nashville, this is true.
Oh, I feel bad.
This was like 2010, let's say, a long time ago. Some ranking of the happiest cities in the country. Memphis was somewhere like the top 25. Somewhere up there, right? Nashville, not even on the goddamn list. They ran on the front page of their commercial appeal. I forget what the name of it is, because I'm surprised they even fucking read in the first place. They ran on the front of their paper an editorial, front page news, that essentially the basic message was, well, what the fuck gives Memphis the right to be happy? And it's just shitting all over the city. They're so petty. They're so goddamn petty.
And that's the best they could come up with.
They ran a whole article about it.
Two reasons for y'all.
What you got?
See, one, when your national currency is country music, I don't think seasonings live at your house.
Okay. I feel mildly offended myself on that one, but okay.
You can.
All right.
I mean, but you seem like you have seasonings in your house. I mean, you were here.
I have olive oil. Does that count?
It's got an olive in it.
What's your second rap? You said you had two.
Second one is, I'm a Jackson State grad.
Mm-hmm.
I was in TSU country.
Yeah.
I'm a fish out of water every time I go to Nashville anyway, strictly because I went to a rival HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying, if I'm hearing you correctly, not to put words in your mouth, sounds like you're saying, fuck Nashville?
Except for that one little section. I like to go cause problems, but it's an HBCU. That's neutral territory when I'm there. When I'm not there, fuck y'all.
You say y'all like they're what? They don't have the internet up there. They don't know how to work computers.
Hold on, wait a second. Hold up.
They're still playing with their Tamagotchis. Is that Morse
Are you
code?
sending Morse?
Trying to see if somebody can SOS me.
Oh, Lord mercy.
Timber THC says it's okay, Gerald. The boom.
I sure enough marched. I'll drink to that.
Here we go. It's a reference I do not get. I'm assuming it's a school thing.
Sonic Boom of the South Marching Band.
All right, there you go.
The one that's been on television multiple times.
Good job.
I'm just going to say that there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that was a rant.
It was. You know what?
But how do you feel now? How do you feel?
I feel decompressed. I feel mildly better. It could be the fact I'm drinking a nice cold beer after a long day. That always helps.
Was even just slightly cathartic?
It felt cathartic. But mostly, it reminds me of all the amazing people we saw, me and Gerald both saw across the whole weekend. And if I can do a cheap plug real quick, you can find Sleepy J Barksdale on YouTube, interviews with each and every one of them. I want to apologize to a lot of the ladies on Saturday night. I realized it was very poorly framed, so I'm just going to find a good thumbnail and put the audio with it, because I didn't have anybody help me work the camera. It was all new.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay. I thought you
yeah.
was like up to, like,
Oh, no. It's not nothing inappropriate. Somewhat, like, I hugged people. I don't hug
Wait a
motherfuckers.
minute.
You really did.
Right.
You hugged
Like
people?
I was feeling
soaking.
good.
Wow.
I was feeling good. They were, it was giving life. I think that's what the kids say these days. It was giving.
It was giving.
You know?
Yes.
It gave
And
a lot.
every person, especially the women Saturday, oh my God, like, they were coming off stage just so fucking happy. It was infectious. It was
For girl power.
for girl power, yeah. The only thing that was annoying
Uh-oh.
throughout the weekend to me was there was just far too much humility coming off that stage. Right? This is where I come in. You need people like me in the world to tell Nashville to go fuck itself, right? Because these people are coming off stage, murderous performances, and then going, oh, it was such a good time. I think I did good. I feel like I did. Motherfucker, you don't feel like you did good. You know you killed that shit. And if you won't shout it, I will fucking shout it at you. You know?
I want to give a little real quick shout out to Devonna Taylor. If anybody knows, I'll talk about Saturday Sunset like it's an attachment to me now.
It is.
So Saturday Sunset did something really cool this weekend.
What's it?
2 out of the 5 members were featured at Dreamfest this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Myself on Friday and Devonna on Saturday, and I am part of the 2 days in a row club because I'm one of the few people who perform more than one day at Dreamfest at a time.
Oh, awesome.
Because I performed my own set and then I sang background for Devonna that Saturday.
Just busy.
And like he said, it was so much humility coming off those stages because it's like it's normal to us. That's why there's so much humility because I'm not gonna say anything about my talent level right now. That's irrelevant. But there's multiple people who can at least do one of the things I do in this city.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can go somewhere, anywhere, and see somebody doing that.
That's a problem I have. Yes, one of the things you do, but is there anybody in the city right now that can out Gerald Morgan Jr. Gerald Morgan Jr.?
Ooh.
Only Gerald Morgan Jr.?
Yeah, because there's nobody that can fucking out Sleepy J. I'll tell you that right the fuck
I'll
now.
drink to that real
You
quick.
know, certainly nobody in Nashville, but Memphis has two. Like it's such a diverse, musically diverse city that it is impossible to get pigeonholed into one type of thing.
Yeah.
So when you have all these people hitting the stage, yes, maybe it's 10 rappers in a row. They're all rapping somewhat different. There's something that makes this person unique from the last person, unique from the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So no one's gonna out Bob, right? There's a reason Bob and Jim are on the same show because they're different as fuck and they're both crushing what they do.
You better Bob.
You know.
Bobbin.
So I'll add one more thing. Tundra, you know what a whole lot of talent tends to lie at a lot of these Dreamfest shows? Also in the audience.
Oh yeah.
Because, boy, I'm talking about when I got done performing and I saw all of my hip-hop peers losing their stuff
Yay.
because Gerald Morgan surprised everybody with some melodic rap / hip-hop that nobody saw coming.
Oh my.
A
And-
samba dancing bone thug up there.
It was a whole lot going on. Because I actually did do a little bit, because when I played Chameleon, we went into a samba field and I couldn't help but samba. That did happen as well. But it was like, there was so much for me to get out in 10 minutes. And I realized that was my favorite part of the show, is everybody had 10 minutes to wow an audience. And you only needed 9 minutes and 55 seconds.
Excellent.
And I don't mean to keep bringing this back to the fuck Nashville thing. This just does coincidentally work to prove the point I'm trying to make, right?
Perfectly fine.
And that's
You
fine.
go to, let's use Memphis compared to Nashville. This is, put the jokey shit aside. You go there, you do a show. It's a bunch of, I'll say fans, for lack of a better term. It's just people who are wandering around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're easy to impress
Mhm.
because just a fan, I don't want to be insulting to people that support us and all that, right? But they're easier to impress than your peers are, because your peers are watching you with a much more critical fucking eye,
Mhm.
right?
That's true.
So these people who got up Saturday, Sunday, and Friday, like, to your point, your audience is half fucking, because it's Memphis, half the city's goddamn performers,
Mhm.
but half your audience is performers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you can get up there and murder a sea of other performers, you can get them to, for 10 minutes, because they're critics when you start. So for 9 minutes and 30 seconds, after 30 seconds, you've got them watching you as a fan, not with the critical eye going, oh, he missed that note, it wasn't quite right, or, oh, I caught that word, he cussed there. Just whatever little mistakes they might catch.
Yeah.
You can turn that off.
Mm-hmm.
I know very few people in Memphis who can't do that. You know what I mean? Even like he said, Sir Collis, his first performance, fucking ever. Cherry Moon, 222, first performance, fucking ever.
That's crazy.
1,000+ people. I talked to Collins before the show, right?
Uh-huh.
How you feeling? You confident? You feel good? Yada yada. Super confident.
Yeah.
I told him, dude, you have some unearned fucking, like, it was unearned confidence, but he went up there and fucking earned it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So we have kids, legit kids, like 20 and 22. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are going up there murdering first at bat. You know what I mean? In
That's-
front of a sea of peers, not fans.
That's awesome.
Ooh,
You know.
man, he ain't lying.
That's saying a lot.
Nashville
really
could never.
Sleepy, please say that again.
Say it again.
Nashville could never. I want that recording of that. My voice won't be this deep the next time I'm here. I'm recovering from being hoarse as shit.
Oh, that would be.
Just know that I will never unhear that. Nashville could never.
Never.
And the fact that it's the fact that you can actually do that almost concerns me, but then I remember who you are.
Do what?
The fact that you can say never and it don't sound like you trying.
That was awesome.
And I'm gonna stop right there.
Oh
So
my god.
Sleepy,
What's up?
So, what do you have anything coming up that you're getting ready to be doing? Because it seems like every time I turn around, you branching off into something.
I mean, you're seeing what I'm doing. I learn by doing. So if you see me doing it, it's not like a master plan. This is for the next step. This is the thing. I'm just gonna dive in and figure. Like I think I told you, like you're my second interview ever. You know?
Yeah, my lord.
Yeah. Second of that, you were that first night was Friday. I think you were second. I caught that.
I was early on in the show. I think I was like fourth or something.
Yes, you would have been. If you weren't second, you were one of the first ones. So, yeah, I'm just doing. Like I think I showed up this weekend thinking I was good at a thing. I left the weekend knowing because I'm from Memphis, so I'm good at a lot of shit. That I was good at a thing, and I really enjoyed that talking to everybody when they came off the stage. I hope they enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like,
so you interviewed everybody.
Most everybody. I didn't get everybody. Saturday I got almost everybody. Friday, I mean, it gets to, like, sometimes you're talking to somebody, and by the time you're talking, you're missing half the set of the next one. So if I didn't catch them at the show run-through before the show on Thursday night, I didn't kind of go out of my way too much, just because, like, I don't know what to ask you about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know a lot of these people. But yeah, I caught almost everybody.
So what were some of the things you were asking them?
Just whatever came to mind, really. If there's specific stuff, I would ask that. I believe it was Edna Nicole, I believe, is who, she did Tyrone, I think.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so I asked her, like, but then she closed with an original. And Sandra Love did this, no, I got that back. Sandra Love did Killing Me Softly. And so for them, I had the questions of, well, where the fuck do you get off, basically? You know what I mean? Like, where you picked like, for two different reasons, you picked Tyrone. Okay, Badu is a very unique voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a hard cover, I would think. Like, why tackle that? Like, and then for Sandra, like, Killing Me Softly is not a particularly challenging, I don't sing, so I don't fucking know how to challenge it. It doesn't sound like a challenging song necessarily, but it's an impactful, meaningful song to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Myself, I'm one of those people. That song get me teared up if I think about it, if I start thinking about stuff while I'm listening to it.
So I will say she also sung Happy Feelings, so she wasn't playing.
Yeah, she was a fucking around.
Oh, she did. Okay.
So yeah, just stuff like that. It's whatever came to mind. I was in awe. So I didn't blow smoke. I didn't want it to feel like an interview. I wanted to just speak
That
to
he
people.
didn't
Like I'm not a good at the talking fake word stuff. You know?
What did he ask you?
What did I ask you? I asked you what the fuck.
Sleepy grilled me. Sleepy grilled me.
God.
Rightfully so.
Okay.
Sleepy grilled me.
Okay.
In my defense,
Okay.
In his defense.
I said, "How you feeling right now? How do you feel about what you did?"
Okay.
He said, and I don't remember if I feel like I did good or I think some variation of I feel like I did, I think I did, I hope they liked it or something. And I was, like I just said, I wasn't here for the humility this weekend.
And my response was, and I couldn't tell you this, but I said this earlier when I was talking to Tundria. The last thing I thought about that whole day was my set.
Oh yeah, I heard that out there. Yeah.
Like I didn't, like literally, I was talking to people and a whole bunch. Gerald, we need you to stay in place. Okay. Gerald, okay, it's time for you to go up. Oh damn, I should probably think about my set as I'm walking up to the microphone.
You got to be adaptable.
It's just,
and part of that's being loose.
And it was the where did all this come from and all those questions that really just had me really floored because I forgot, and I said this to Jason the Hater when I was out in the audience. I learned how to be a microphone commander watching all of these hip hop artists.
Excellent.
So how could I just stand behind the microphone and sing?
Yeah.
Can I say, speaking of Jason real quick, the Undugu Hip Hop Festival, the best part of that festival the entire weekend is going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. at House of Intensive. You can catch Sleepy J Barksdale performing live. Just real quick.
I was waiting on that.
Yay.
I don't know what time. I know I'm in between 2 to 3.
Okay.
I'm in that hour.
Okay.
I don't care if you guys come to anything else. Just come to the House of Intensive
Have
from
you
2
been
to 3 p.m.
involved in it before? Because this happened, I don't know how many
I think
years.
I've done once. Dude, here's the thing. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If Jason says, I just go, okay. So I've done a bunch of stuff with Jason. I just go, all right, yeah, all right. If he calls, I just go, yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
I didn't think it through at all. I just go, okay.
Damn.
That
Because,
is so cool.
Like, you said you learned shit from... I'll give you guys this. I know we're getting way off topic. This isn't the SJB hour.
We're just everywhere now.
When we, like, I am only good at what I do because of him. And it's not because he taught me anything. It's because of his whole shtick of getting booed. I sucked at first, like we all do, right? You're supposed to suck.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know how to handle my suckage. I was an angry young man. Didn't know how to like properly deal with anger and stuff. So I would let it on stage. I was a very aggressive performer, all this, but I would see people not digging what I was doing, or I didn't know how to get their attention. Like I'm just doing the generic, but I say this, you say that, whatever the fuck I need. Just all the things. I'm going by the handbook, and it wasn't working. I got so annoyed with people, just like not looking or just whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw him get booed and just make these corny jokes, the whole spiel he does. I took my takeaway from that was, oh, you can be a dick. You know what I mean? Like you can be, in my head it went to wrestlers, oh, you can be a heel. Okay, well, I'm going to figure out how can I say exactly what I'm thinking to these people without it being, how do I Don Rickles this shit, basically?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
goodness.
Like, because I am not happy with you, audience, but I can't say that.
Yeah.
You know, I learned that from the worst show I ever did that I'll tell y'all someday about.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can just be an asshole with a smile, you can just say exactly what you're thinking. Look at this fucking douchebag on your phone. He ain't calling you back, honey. And just smirk with it. You're just whatever dumb thing it was. I told a woman to go make me a sandwich one time because she wouldn't shut up. And she was being nice. She was giving me like, woo, you're awesome. But she was just like drunk enthusiasm, and it was like distracting from the show. You know, I forget what it was. I just told her to go make a sandwich. Like, didn't I ask? Yeah, I just made some kind of comment like, that's good, I'm glad you love me, honey. Didn't I ask for a sandwich an hour ago? Or something like that. Right? And it got a little poppy saying with a smirk and a smile. She was a good sport about it, thankfully. Jason told me that night, like, there's certain lines. Me and him have different lines, and I crossed one of his.
I can see that.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I'm only talking to you guys right now because of Jason. Is the point I'm getting at with that.
Wow.
And the fact he's doing a I don't know how the fuck you say it, hip hop festival.
That sounds pretty good.
The fact that you're involved is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. But I'm not shocked though. But I love
Yeah, like it's not shocking. It's just great.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you perform as much as you used to
No.
back in the day?
No. But when I was still, like, half those shows I was on, I performed myself, or through myself, excuse me. I was the one doing those shows. And I don't do that anymore.
Why
I have no
not do that?
desire. You know what I mean?
What's wrong?
Cause I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like every show he has done, he's thrown.
That was, again, can I tell you guys want to, not every, but like,
No,
I was
like
doing,
most. Excuse me.
I was doing the Juicy Gems, the toy drives, the GTFUs, those were all me.
I remember that.
Yes, I remember that.
Dreamfest obviously isn't me. PV stuff's not me. But yeah, it's no, not the same as I did at all. No.
I used to love to watch you perform because you would. This was back when he had the little flowing locks.
The
Love
long,
hair.
flowing,
Love-
luxurious locks of a
love
Nordic god.
And it's just, and I remember he would always do this walk. He walk in a circle when he was rapping, and it's like you better follow him. You better watch. You better look where he's going. You don't know what he's gonna do. Had no idea what you're gonna do. But I remember you would always. And I was like, the first time I saw you, I was like, wow, what is he doing? Oh. And I thought you were about to jump somebody. I didn't know, but you were so aggressive. And I was like, oh, he was so mad.
That's the main word I've heard back in the day, at least, when people would describe me like, "Who's the aggression? He's got aggressive."
I look so mad. I was like, ooh, okay, step back.
See,
A little scared.
so I gotta be that guy. One sip, please. 1 second.
Yeah.
What?
See, Sleepy is the one. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one white guy amongst black people. And you got to figure out, what did he do to be amongst all those black people and be cool? Like, I forgot what comedian said it to him. I don't know what he did, but he did some crazy shit.
That was a Dave Chappelle joke.
Dave Chappelle. So he done some crazy shit. Sleepy J, you are one of those people. But it's musically.
I was gonna say, like, what it is, it's not a black or white thing. What it is, if you go into a room full of people who came to see a thing, right? If you're good at that, like, that's just. I'm trying to, like, I'm not good at talking shit. Like, I as much shit as I gave you guys for being humble, I'm trying to, like, it's hard to not do. Like,
come on.
real recognize fucking real, basically. And I walk in a room, I'll compare myself to, there was another guy back when I started, who's around the same time doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he ever got through a verse without saying some variation of the sentence "white boy" on the mic, something like that, right? Which I always took to mean, oh, you guys grade me on a curve. Don't forget, I'm allowed to be a little bit whack, right? No, you're not.
No.
I'm just really fucking good at what I do.
Yeah.
I've never been bad at my job, and so when I show up to do my fucking job,
Yeah.
I do it well. And an audience who's here to see good performance is gonna see that and go,
Yes.
oh fuck yeah, I can get jiggy with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they see somebody who's not doing well and they go, nah.
No.
We
I
good.
can't get jiggy
Yeah.
with that
We
shit.
good, but we good.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah,
But,
so
it's,
that
but it's true though, because you were legitimately good. I was like, okay, so is he on tour? I mean, I didn't know.
you know that's why I started doing shows. The original idea was a Memphis tour. Like GTFU started. I don't know if we have time for this.
You okay?
Speak
Okay.
your mind.
We the original idea was, because I didn't know shit about shit, right?
Mhm.
I'm trying to cut a bunch of cliff notes out. The short version is my idea. I landed on the idea of let's get 5 people, 5 acts, to sound like a nice round number that would put the show at about an hour and a half to 2 hours long, like a movie. I don't want to hold people hostage all night.
Yeah.
I just took shit I saw at shows that I didn't like
Mhm.
and started cutting all that stuff and what's left in this pile. Use these to piece what your show will look like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it'd be pick 5 acts and you tour it around. I don't want to ask people to come to my show. I want to bring my show to you. So like we'll do a show at formerly Poplar Lounge. Now it's like Rock House or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then from there we'll go to a place in Midtown the next weekend. Then go to a spot in Whitehaven the next weekend. North Memphis the next weekend. Hickory, like rotate around
Okay.
and hit different people in the thing. That was the original idea because I didn't know any better, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that wound up being GTFU is what it became. There's no big crescendo to that story, but you said tour. Like my genius idea was let's tour the city, guys. How about that? You know, knowing nothing about nothing.
Who was with you back then?
Nope, and me. Like I just
It was just
I
you.
get up and go. Like you saw when I did the interview and stuff. I'm not gonna wait. Like I'm just gonna set up a tripod and I'll make a bunch of fucking mistakes, and I won't make those same mistakes twice, and you figure it out as you go.
Oh wow. That's the way to go.
Yeah, and I must admit, I didn't get a chance to say it earlier. Sleepy J did do a great job interviewing me. As a matter of fact, it was a couple of times I was off to the side watching him interview other people.
Okay.
I appreciate that because I was nervous as shit the whole time.
Couldn't tell.
Could you tell? You couldn't tell?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Awesome. Way to go, Sleepy.
I appreciate that. Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
I'm not good at taking compliments.
It's fine, you bastard.
Fuck you. What are you, Nashville over here?
Well, I don't curse, but there's that.
Shoot. Memphis is dope. Tell me when I'm telling lies. There you go. Now I'm
Excellent.
done. I brought it back.
Excellent.
I'll re-drink to that.
Thank you so much, Sleepy, for your segment. We always enjoy it. We never know what you're gonna do, never know what you're gonna say, and that is absolutely wonderful. And so just make sure. I want to make sure that all is well. Any closing remarks?
No, just please go to my YouTube, Sleepy J Barksdale. I only got 1 video up, so it's easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
Find those videos, follow it, click the bell, ring-a-ling, ding-ding-dong to get notified when all these interviews go up. So we're putting them out 1 every day over the next month. There's so many artists, you know what I mean? They're so good. You'll say, I feel good, I feel grand. I feel like I got the whole world in my hand. I like my deep voice. I hate that it's gonna go away in a couple days.
I love this song. I agree. Alright, folks. That was Sleepy J. And you'll see and hear him again on next month.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Fun times. Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you. This is real. This is awesome. Alright, so we're going to pay some bills so we can get back with the show. So don't go anywhere. Always later on, our feature artist for this evening will be Casey Herrera. Fun times. Don't go anywhere.
You better drop that on the downbeat.
Look at you. Look at you. If I'd known any better, I think you were a professional. Bye. You guys want to say bye to my Facebook Live?
Peace, y'all.
Why is it still playing?